What's up, guys? In this video, we're gonna... You throw me a Celsius real quick. Thank you. Orange, that's my favorite one. Anyways, in this video, we're gonna talk about the top 5 communication mistakes that people make with their dogs. There's this show that I'm addicted to. It's called Couples Therapy on Showtime. Have you guys seen it? Anyways, what's so funny is that the same communication errors that these couples have with each other, we have with our dogs. Now, I always say we're barely equipped to have successful relationships with members of our own species, let alone a whole different species altogether. So, communication tip number 5. Not knowing what you want from your dog. A lot of times when we're communicating with dogs, we're usually reacting to something. We're telling them to stop doing something, to redirect their attention, and it's really stressful for clients to try and figure out what you actually want your dog to do in that moment. So for example, my dog is jumping on my guests. I don't know if I need the dog to sit, go away, stop jumping. I have no clue what I want my dog to do because I'm so busy reacting to what my dog is doing in the moment. Take a breath. You think about what would be the most effective thing to ask my dog right now and put all of your attention and focus on that. Number 4, getting easily frustrated with our dogs. Remember guys, dogs don't speak English. We actually have to teach them English as a second language, and then we have to rehearse it so that way they become fluent in English. This brings us to number 3, being inconsistent with the cues that we use. Sometimes when people want their dogs off of the couch, they say down, or they say off, or they say get off. The bottom line is whatever word you decide to use, make sure that it's consistent so that over time your dog can start associating the words that you're saying with the actions that you follow through with. Now, number 2. Dog owners tend to repeat commands over and over and over. And one of my clients, who's actually a psychologist, she mentioned to me that anytime a human goes into a repetitious verbal pattern, it typically is a stress response. Repeating yourself can actually make you stressed, but also sometimes being stressed can make you repeat yourself. Try and figure out nonverbal ways of getting your dog to do the thing that you want them to do. So for example, instead of saying, get off the couch, get off the couch, get off your couch, and getting frustrated with your dog, just say get off the couch one time, grab your dog by the collar, and make them get off the couch. This will prevent a lot of stress and a lot of frustration in the relationship you have with your dog. And this brings us to the number 1 communication mistake that all dog owners make. It's failure to follow through. At some point in our lives, we learn the lesson that actions speak louder than words. And with dogs, this is how they live their life. Remember guys, we don't listen to people based on what they say. We listen to people based on what they're capable of doing. So if you think about why did you listen to your parents growing up? Why did you listen to your teachers? Why do you listen to the police when they pull you over? It's simply because they have the power to follow through. So if you want to have clear communication with your dog, I would suggest to hire a dog training professional who's going to be able to teach you and your family how to communicate to your dog in the clearest way possible. If you guys like this video, make sure you check out some of our other dog training content, and feel free to leave us a comment to give us some ideas of videos that you might want to see. If you guys want to be notified when we release a new video, feel free to click the subscribe and notifications button. My name is Brent LaBrada with CANIS Behavior and Training, and we'll see you guys in the next video.